Well, hello and welcome back to our vintage junk journal. We have completed the front cover, the inside cover. Nothing has been done with the back yet. We do have a closure. We're just not putting it in until after our signatures are in, which is what we need to do today. But first, we need to grab our card, our scripture card for the day. In peace, I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4, verse 8. So that is our scripture card for the day. And I'm just going to set it over here where I can see it while we play. All right. In order to do this, you need to know we're going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. A hole somewhere near the middle and a hole on each end. So we will need a pokey tool. This is an awl. If you don't have one, maybe, a screwdriver, anything pokey, whatever you've got that might be pokey. You need embroidery thread or string. I do not recommend yarn. This here is a waxed cotton thread. You can get a book binding kit on Amazon, and it does come with some of this, and I think it comes with the pokey awl as well as a few other things. So I'm going to use white because this is white. Now, I did debate, let me show you this. You can get this kind of baker's twine at the Dollar Tree, Michael's, some other places. This one is a thinner version. They do have some that's quite a bit thick, but I debated this because it's pink and white, but I changed my mind. We're going to go with that. And then you need a needle. Now, I've got this, I made this little, I guess you could call it a journal. It's just out of a fabric cover and a paper bag. And I created a place to put all of my different needles and things that I might use for bookbinding. I made some pockets to put embroidery thread and things in. So it's a lot of fabric. Ooh, a belly band. Yeah, so if you keep going, and I keep notes in here. Here is the center page, and I do have all different kinds of needles for different things. I do some embroidery. Anyway, I need a needle that's going to be pokey on one end, but big enough that I can get my wax thread in. And I think I'm going to use this one. So we'll set that aside. Scissors. Get this. Now we have 2 signatures, so we need 2 strands. So I'm going to grab my signatures here. I'll just get one for reference. And I want to go 3 times the length. So 1, 2, 3. And I always give myself a little extra. And then I will just put these 2 together, roll it out, and get my second strand cut. So now we have our 2 strands. And then right away, I get my needle, and I get my needle threaded so that my needle doesn't run away from me. And I can set that aside. So we have 2 signatures. There are many different ways you can do this. I'm just simply going to go for it. If you want a really straight line, then you could make a template. You could look up, just type in on YouTube, just type in 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and there's tons of different ways things to follow to ensure you get straight lines. But this time, I'm just gonna attempt to do it, what do you call that? Willy-nilly, right? So I know they're a little bit thick, so I do know that I'm going to need to leave a decent space in between each one. The other thing is, some clips. So it doesn't really matter what kind. So open up, oh, let's zoom out. Find the middle and kind of make sure everything is together. Now I have something flying out. So I'm just gonna take those out and set them aside. Over there, all right. Make sure everything is where you want it to be. And I always squeeze real good. And then I come in with this big, huge paper clip. And I'll clip down here. Now, what I try and do is only clip on one side. So this one's down on the bottom. That means I want to do the other on the bottom. That way, hopefully I can prevent myself from putting these signatures in upside down. I just have to remember the clips are on the bottom, so this needs to stay at the top. So set the clips aside. Bring this in. Pokey tool. Go about the middle. Again, I'm not measuring. And I kind of close this in on itself. Get my hand over here out of the way and push. So I'm going to pull this out. I can still see through that hole. So I'm going to take my needle and put it in there. Okay. Now, see, I'm holding down here. So I'm going to poke my next hole right down here. And again, I'm going to fold it, poke through, hold it to the book together, the pages together. I'm going to pull out here and come in here. And then I'm going to pull this. And I'm going to pull until I have a little tail left, not a huge one, but, oh, I don't know. What is that, 4 or 5 inches? Something like that. Okay, now we need a hole right here. So I'm going to push here. Come in. Go right about there. Fold over. And come out. And now, taking my needle, I'm going to go in that hole. So we went in the middle, up down here, and now we're going down in here. And of course, why wouldn't it stick to the corner of the page? Okay. Now, can we pull it? There we go. Now what I do, I grab here, I kind of pull both ends. And then we're back here. We're going to come back in this middle hole here. And pull out. Now, you see, let me go closer. You see the straight line here? We want one of these tails on one side of it and one on the other side. And once you have that, then pull. Oh, you guys. No. Do you see what I did wrong? We're not attached. We're not attached here. I mean, yes, I sewed the pages together, but I didn't attach it to the book. So, you see, everybody makes mistakes, right? Do I need coffee? I don't know. I have some iced tea. Caffeine. So, if you mess up, you have to undo it. Best way, pull that shorter one out. Come on. There it is. And now I pierced that. So I'm actually going to have to come out that middle hole with my needle. Maybe I should just do this off camera and undo it that way. All right, shall we try this again? The needle is threaded. Well, we have our 3 holes poked here. I'm gonna start in the middle, go through that hole. Okay, I'm only going to be out a tad bit. I'm going to line this up where I want it and hold the book and the pages together and make a hole. Put my needle through, pull it out on the other side a little bit, come through here in that bottom one, all right, we go in that bottom hole, position it where we want it, poke it through the book. Okay, and now go in the hole. Okay, we went in the middle, up this one over here. We're gonna pull it and leave a tail again. Go through here. Poke our hole. Come up through the middle. One on each side and pull. Now that we've attached it, oh my gosh. Just look and double check that nothing's stuck, that it is, oh look, it's a straight line. Make sure that, you know, it's pulled tight. Nothing's obstructing it. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 knots. And then I'm going to clip the edge off, leaving about, I don't know, 1/2 inch or so. How much you leave is up to you. If you leave a long strand because you left extra, you could flip it out up top and let it hang down the spine and make a spined ankle. But now we're going to take these clips off, and our first signature is in. Yay! Okay, now we got to do the second. So I always come in with this, some sort of a clip, and try and get it clipped together at the top so that these stay together and out of my way. And then we need to thread our needle again. And let's do it the right way this time. Okay. Find the middle. There it is. Kind of make sure they're all together where we want them. And here's about the middle. Poke it through. Position it approximately where we want it. Poke it through the spine. And then go in the middle hole. I'm going to pull it through till we've only got a few inches of a tail. Down here where I'm holding it, I'm going to create my second hole. And then find the spot on the book cover and poke it through. So that, and try and hold it still so it stays where it's supposed to be. Come in through the back and up. And then I'm going to do my next hole right about there. So poke it through. Make sure it is lined up where I want it. And then go through the cover in, pull, and now flip it over and come in that center hole again. Try to. Sometimes that thing moves and you get some wonky, it won't go through. So I can come in here and find the hole this way with the needle. And it's being ornery. There we go, I found it. And I wanna pull, take the needle out, and then remember, one on each side. And I just want to check and make sure it's tight. Yep. And we tie a knot. Now, do you see how long this is? I could leave it and I could totally do a spine dangle on the back. I mean, that is really long, but I don't think I want to on this one, because I think I actually want to make a tassel that is connected to a bulldog clip and just clips to the edge. So we'll snip that off. And then right away, oh look, I didn't even put these on. Oh well, we did it anyway. But right away, I want to come and put my needle away so it doesn't run away from me. So that is now done. I'm just gonna put those things back where they belong. And let's check this out. Okay. Oh yes, we had things that were supposed to be in here. Oh, take our clip off of there. Okay, now it's back. So our front cover, and we have our pages in. Yay, yay. I'm so excited. How many signatures did you end up doing? Let me know. All right, so the first thing that I want to work on, I keep saying the first thing. What is with that? I don't get it. Anyway, I would like to, see this is in the center. I'm going to glue the sides down here to create that envelope I was talking about. So I'm going to grab my art glitter glue and just put glue on the sides. Okay, an extra piece of book page here in case glue oozes out. It'll catch it and not get it on the other pages. There we go. We'll let that dry. But now we have kind of a cool center. And we will come back and we'll create a fun closure for that, I think. And we'll just do a quick flip through. Is that a pocket? No. But that is. That's a fold out page. That one was a fold out. Hey guys, do you see that? It's upside down. I'm gonna have to remember that because we're gonna have to come back and decorate and cover that. Otherwise, you know, we have flowers falling out of the vase. I'm not seeing anything else upside down, though. This is the other side, and look. Darn it. It too is upside down. We'll fix it. Just roll with it. That's not upside down, though. Okay. Yay! So we have our signatures in. Hopefully you learned from my mistake and won't make that yourself. Now go get your signatures in and then comment and let me know what we should do next to our journals. Thanks for being here, guys, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye.